So good morning, welcome back to the channel. How are you going? Good morning to everybody, to all the new subscribers, to the old subscribers, to the people that not subscribe. Good morning to everybody. Hope everything is good, and if everything ain't good, that is okay. Keep praying to God and everything go work out nice, right? So this morning I get a little 1 or 2 WhatsApp message and from some kids. Yeah, from some kids who is about 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They say they're watching my channel, they really enjoy the channel. They say there's a big fan of me and they really like the way how I is and the way I always be teaching a lot of stuff. So they enjoy this program. So today we're going to talk about earlier. Yeah, let me talk about earlier. Now one or two of them things had a little few sad questions. They was asking some questions that they wanted to ask, right? So let me deal with the young teens, and then we can say, yeah, teens. I remember my days when I was them days, you know. My days wasn't too nice in that time, but I hope you can get better at yours, right? So let me talk about it this morning, right? So welcome again to the channel, Trini Lyman with David and Cheyenne. My name is David, and thank you for watching my channel, right? So let me get to it, right? So some of the messages was real nice. They say they really enjoy the channel, I think, and then we get 1 or 2 from some young girls. I think they was 15 or 16 years, yeah, and 1 or 2 young boys as well, right? So all are welcome, and all I want to see if I really talk about it, we will talk about it, right? Just for you. Right, so some of these children have depression, same thing, right? With school, work, and family and thing, right? So let me talk to Alian and help you out a little bit, right? First thing first, yes, I was a teenager, yes, right? So I know how it is be, right? But my teenage years wasn't nice. I was working, I had I used to go to school at 10 school and work, because my mother and them can afford to pay for most of my schooling, so I was working at a very young age to send myself to school, right? So let me help you out there a lot, right? So first thing first, when you're studying for exams and thing, I understand this be very hard, because when I was studying for exam and thing, I used to really feel, right? And I wouldn't lie, it was something that I didn't like. I like school. Well, I did like school. Now I ain't really like school. I get too old for that. Anyway, I did like school and I can afford to get lessons or wherever it is, right? But it have some children that the parents cannot afford to send them for lessons and things. But doesn't mean you have to give up, right? Now it have YouTube, it have internet. So I mean, if you're watching me on YouTube, I mean, you can learn things on YouTube, right? So if you're studying stuff and you don't understand something, I mean, your parents, not all parents educated, literally, right? And not all parents educated and they have money to send it to school. And then have parents who educated, but they just forget about the children. So it is a kind of rock, kind of boat kind of thing, right? One on the left and one on the right, right? So anyway, let me get to the point. When you're studying and for exams and right, and you don't have the money to get the private lessons, that is okay. My time, it didn't have no YouTube. Now it have YouTube. So things you don't understand, you can go on YouTube and learn about it. Now, as I say, don't feel embarrassed that your parents don't have education. That is something you're not supposed to feel embarrassed for. Don't let people underestimate you because your parents don't have education and they cannot teach you things. Do not let that happen to you. That is very wrong, right? Because not everybody had the ability to go to school long time days and get education, and not everybody can take education. So if your parents don't have education, they cannot teach you something, but they're willing, right? That is the most important thing. So don't feel embarrassed that your parents don't have education. That is not to feel shame for. You know what you need to do? You need to enhance yourself, right? And show people that even though your parents don't have education, you could get education. And you could make yourself somebody. You understand what I'm saying? So don't get discouraged because you don't have education. You see, a lot of people just think education is the key to success. Not really, eh? You need education to understand and to read, to understand a lot of things. But most important, when you have common sense, that is what you really need. Common sense before book sense, right? Now, I ain't telling you not to go to school and study. Now, if you're in a position, listen to me carefully, right? If you're in a position that, that's not what? Right, okay. If you're in a position that you don't like school and you reach a certain age, like 15, 16 years, and you know when you're going to school, it have bullies, it have children that annoy you, tell you all kind of things because you don't have the amount of things like material things, and they always quick to annoy you. When I was going to school, a lot of that, you know. I was real poor, you know. I grew up in a little galvanized shed, you know. You understand? I had latching, you know. You understand? I used to go to school with shoes called Flame and Bolt and Bata Bolt or something. So Bata, I forget the name of the shoes. I will pick it up back and I will tell you just now. So people is embarrass you a lot, right? Because they have and you don't have. But doesn't mean to say that their success, that they have a future, you know. You understand? You could have a future too, just like them. Right? There were a lot of children I went to school with and they used to laugh at me and tell me all kind of things. Yeah? Literally. And now if you see what them doing and what were I doing. So it's something totally different. I get my education, I have my passes and whatever. So and they is failure. So people who just put failure on you from when you're going to school, I think don't study them. You go to school and learn. Don't matter how much bullying they're bullying you. And if they're bullying you, you need to talk to somebody. Because you cannot be going to school and getting bullied and trying to educate yourself and that do to children around you. Literally, because some of them children are real stupid, you know. They do this, you know. Some of them out there, you know. You understand? The reason why you children get stupid because the parents stupid. Right? The parents they don't pay attention to the children. So but most of that blame belongs to the parents. Right? But we're talking about you. Right? You're 15, 16, 13, 14 and you're getting bullied in school and then talk to somebody. If the school not doing anything about it, and the police not doing anything about it, let your parents do something about it. And if you cannot take the school in, here what you need to do, right? Let me tell you something. Don't let education, don't let nobody keep you back from your education. Don't let that happen. Right? I understand it's be very hard. As I tell you, I grew up real hard. And a lot of children now they're messaging me because they don't know how to talk about it. They don't know nobody to talk about it. Hey, all you could talk to me anytime. If you're a girl and you don't want to talk to me, no problem. It's shy. Talk to she, right? And if you're a boy and want to talk to me, you can talk to me, no problem. I'm talking about children, right? All you don't feel bad because all you can't talk to all the parents and all you need somebody to talk to. Hey, all you talk to me. It's okay. We always available. And if you don't get it, just leave me a message and we will message back. We guarantee that. Right? Because I understand when you're growing up and you have nobody to talk to and nobody to listen to you, it has be kind of, you just feel like you're emotional, you're sad, you want to give up because it has nobody there. You don't worry, you call me, right? My number is 271-9373. I never come on YouTube to get popular. I never come on YouTube to make money. I come on YouTube to help people. That is my structural thing, to teach people things. I don't want no fame or fortune, you understand? I don't want that. So you have to understand, when you're going to school and these people and them doing all these bullying and all these tralalala thing against you, and you need to understand this, right? If you cannot take education, don't give up on your education. You just need to find yourself to get yourself more educated, right? So you can go and learn a trade. It have a lot of trade. Because I know when you're going to school and children laughing at you and the bullying you and thing, how it does be, right? I know. Trust me, I have been there, done that, and I don't want to say moved on, but you can't let people keep you back, right? And he is a child. Well, I mean you're a child, literally a child. But I mean from 13 years till about 18 years, you understand a lot of things, right? A lot of things, right? So do not let education fall past by. If you don't like schoolwork like maths, English, and then go and learn a trade. Find something you like if you like sewing, you like technology, you like computers, you like graphics, you like music, yeah? It have things you can get yourself and learn something, right? Find yourself in a... Let me tell you something. I gain experience from working in a chicken depot and a supermarket. To the experience I have now, right? And let me tell you something. I help a lot of young children. I used to work in grocery, and a lot of little young boys used to come in, and fast as they come in, I used to teach them everything. So I teach a lot of people how to work. A lot. I teach people how to drive truck. I teach people... Let me don't even get into that. The amount of people I teach people in my time span is a lot. Right? Let me don't get into that. Right. When children bullying you, as I tell you, I understand that. Or something you do like school and you can't take the education, I understand that as well. Now your parents may not understand that, but they need to sit down and understand how you feeling for them to understand what's going on with you. But you see, parents just only dig and dig and dig. Let me just say something. I have a daughter and she going to school and she reached senior secondary school. I understand that she don't like school. I'm not saying that I'm not going to send she to school. I'm just telling you something. If she says she don't like school, she can't take it no more. I will find something like me. I know business. Right? I have passes in business and I do business and blah, 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 blah. Right? So I'm educated in business. That's my field. In business wise, right? So I could start you up in a business. I could teach you how to run a business. Right? Now, I mean, I work in the market and selling and doing all them things and doing. I remember I just do sales and thing also on the road. So it doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm doing. I just like what I be doing. So I just continue to do it. You understand? But if she happen, she going to teach you something I know. I want something I know. If she don't like it, she can just learn what I know. And then from there, she can enhance to what she want. But you have to have something to fall on. You understand? If your father or mother know a trade or something, let them teach you from young. So it will help you. Right? It might be the trade you like, but it will help you. Later on, you can find what you need to find. Now, I ain't telling you to go and duck out of school and thing. I ain't telling you that. School watch me. School education, very good for you. In the long run, you will need it. You will need to understand a lot of things to write, read, spell, make sentences. You will need a lot of things in schooling, right? Maths, you need maths. You must need maths. Because if you become a carpenter, you need maths. If you become a mason, you need maths. You still have to use a tape. And you still have to add up. And you still have to square. So all these things is mathematics, right? So you still need education. Get your education. If you finish school and that is the end of it, and you don't want to further it, no problem. Find something better for you to do. You understand what I'm saying, right? Never give up, no matter how old it is. Don't give up. And when failure hit you in your ass, knock it back out and continue your business, right? A lot of young children watching my channel and there's a message and I want you to understand that. Don't give up. Doesn't matter if you're poor. You see, a lot of people feel embarrassed to talk about how they're poor, right? And I understand that because when I was poor, I used to lie a lot. I used to say my mother go and buy this for me and they go and buy that for me and I never had it because everybody talking this big talk and you want to be in that gang. You understand? So they ask you, well, when so and so, yeah, in that time you want to own ass, you understand? You catching your ass. That was back then. This is now. Now we have a lot of help. Right? So don't get into a group that people telling you that you're doing this and you know you can't do it. Get into a group that like you. Don't get into people group that they on hand. There are a lot of children they show off and thing in school now. I know and I have been there, done that. Right? And when they show off, 20 years from now there's total failure. You understand? So you don't be like that. Right? You don't be like that. You study your schoolwork, you don't feel embarrassed on what you have from what you don't have. If you don't have a copybook, if you have one copybook, as I used to do a long time when I used to have one copybook, I used to do maths in front, English in the middle, social studies in the end. You always, as I always tell you, have a solution for a problem, always. Right? If your mother can't afford to buy 10 books, I understand that everybody could buy it. You have to just have to know how to make best use of it. And teachers as well. If you're a teacher and you're watching my channel, you need to understand that not every child out there could afford stuff. So you as a teacher, you have to help them a lot. Now, it's your ability to help a student, right? If you cannot become a teacher if you're not going to help children. Better you just stay home and wash your clothes. You cannot become a lawyer if you're not going to help people. Now, let me look into lawyer. Lawyer and them is total failure. Yeah, and them only for money. And doctors, you cannot become a doctor as well. Sometimes you go in health centers and you're watching some of these doctors and they don't care. They don't care, you know. They literally don't care. You understand? They just do it because they want to make money. If I had that knowledge and at that time my mother could have sent me to school and I become a doctor, I would be helping hundreds of people. I tell you. I see people just go and find something to do and they don't like it. You do that. From a small age, do not do that. If you understand what I'm telling you, right? Don't do that. Find something you like. If you're going to help people, help them. Don't do it for money. Money does come. Once you believe in God and you're doing the right thing, everything does come in the right track. So all the children, all need to understand that, right? Take it from me. Do not feel embarrassed from where you come from. Do not feel shame if your parents cannot afford things. Not all parents was educated well. Some of them lack off and do a lot of wrong things and that's how they end up with you. But don't feel bad. You're here already and you will thank God and you become somebody better than your parents. Always remember that, right? So you have to understand that. I know it does feel it does not know it does not nobody to talk to as I tell her, you could call me or like a message me on WhatsApp 2719373. Or I don't feel embarrassed because I have been there, done that and moved on. So you telling me something like that, it ain't gonna make me feel shame or make me feel embarrassed. Yeah. They're not going to make me feel shame or feel embarrassed. We have been there, done that and moved on. And don't worry, right? All keep studying all your work and keep doing the right thing. Right? All do give up. Right. So we have two teenagers now. We're talking about 17, 18 and 19 years. They want to talk about boyfriend problem. Right? With the parents. So let me talk about it one time as we're talking about children. Well, he's not a child anymore, but anyway, let me talk to you. First thing first, I never had no first girlfriend till I was about 19 years, 20 years. Yeah. I had a real girl used to like me in school, but never run down none. Let me tell you something. First thing first, when I was going to school, my intention was to make money, educate myself, and get rich. I didn't get rich. I get educated. But that is okay. Right? When I was going to school, it had real girls used to like me in school. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to hide nothing. It had real plenty of them. Used to like me. Plenty of them. But I was never into that. I was always studying to go to school to get educated. That was my plan. You see, let me tell you something. I have a lot of children I went to school with and they catch in their ass. Because they do have education. They have nothing to fall back on. Because when they had the opportunity, now they had opportunity, then they had to work on it. Them parents was providing for them. Right? My parents wasn't providing nothing for me. I had to walk and send myself to school. Right? My mother used to help me. So just showing it. Them had parents that provided it. And right now they wish they finished school. You understand? I'm just showing you something. So you know, 19 years, now one of them sent my message and they said is 18 years going to 19 years, they want to finish out school but they have a boyfriend. But the parents tell them to finish school first and then they can have a boyfriend. Yes, I understand that totally what the parents saying. But, you see some parents, they're ignorant and they're stupid. Your daughter is 18 years, she never had a boyfriend before, or your son never had a girlfriend. She's 18 years, she understands the world now. So why you go tell her she can't have a boyfriend and finish school? Yes. Don't get me wrong, you know. Remember, she already is 18 going on 19. So she, in the morning, she could just pack she bag and say, out of this house, you know. If you're listening as a parent, you have to listen. She's 18 years. She going on 19 years. In the morning, she could just say, you know what? To hell with you. And leave your house and go by she boyfriend. And live. Understand what I'm saying, right? Now, as you, my message to you is, to the parent, your daughter is 18 years. She could leave if she want to. That is the law. Right? But she's still there and she's still studying. So why you as a parent will not allow she? Hey girl. Hey girl. Pinky go so talking on the camera. I'll excuse me, let Pinky playing ball. Right? You understand? So let me talk about this again. I was by. See, there's distract me. Hey! Oh, excuse me, we are churning yours. Hey girl! Call Pinky there! Call Pinky! Alright. Yeah, she was making noise. Sorry about that. Right? When you had them inside this house, it's noisy, you know. Anyway. Let me go back to the parents and the 19-year-old, right? Excuse me, this is a live recording. They're not cooking or nothing like that, right? So, right. Listen to my parent. And listen to the person that sent this message. I don't call any name or anything like that, right? Don't worry, you're safe. Anyway, to the parent, your daughter is 18 years. She going on 19 years. Why she can't have a boyfriend? If she decide to leave in the morning, who fault that go be? You go blame the boy. And all she asks is, any message she say, all she asks and she parents that she have she boyfriend and can come across online. She's not going to do nothing wrong. That is what she say, right, in the message. She's not going to do anything wrong. She understand about all her sex life and all that, and she don't want no part in that. She just want to have a boyfriend so she could go out with, talk to. You understand? So the mini girl very educated. She tell me that she is. She finishing out she is, right? Is mean the lower six and upper six, right? That is the is, right? So she finishing that. That is what she messaged. And she just want a boyfriend, but she don't want to go against she parents to have a boyfriend. She want to tell she parents that she want to have a boyfriend, but the parents don't want that. So let me tell you something, parent. Let me tell you something, right? Now your daughter is 19 years, and I go into my 40 years. So let me say when I was 20 years, so you almost the same age like me. So don't be not listening to me, right? Your daughter is 18 years, she will not 19 years. If she decide to leave in the morning, she can leave and go right. That is the law. 18 years, you can live in your mother's house and then you can ride out. I don't know if it changed to 21 years now. I doubt it's 18 years. I think so. Right? So now the question she come to and asks if she want to have a boyfriend. She understand all her sex life and all of that himmy-dimmy thing, right? She don't want no part in that. She just want to have a boyfriend and she just want to have somebody she could go out with and line with. And why you want to accept that? If the girl staying in your house, she's 18 years, she could leave if she want to. And she's staying in your house. Why can't allow she to have a boyfriend? Or maybe the boy she pick, I don't know. You want to know, right? So but she's so normal, she educated everything, the way she sent all the messages and things first, right? So why you won't let your daughter have a boyfriend? Where's the problem? And she's done 18, she can leave in the morning if she want to, you know. Right? She can leave in the morning. Remember that. You have to understand, you have to give and take as a parent. Right? Not all children just take the parent shit after they reach a certain age and they get the brain get functioning and all of that. Not all of them can take it. You understand? Next thing my daughter, Pinky now, when she's 17, 18 years, she ride out of the house. And what do you want me to do for that? You understand? I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing about that. Remember when she's 18 years, she's boss. Most I can do is guide she from now till she's 18. I know she can't go nowhere till she's 18 years. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just showing you something. Right? Once a child past 18 years, you can't really control them. If they don't want to live by you and they have that mind, that is okay. But remember, after 18 years, you have to understand. If they're asking for something small, you have to give to take. Right? So if you're listening to me, listen to your children or listen to other children and stop being jackasses. Yeah, that is our jackasses, no jackass. Anyway, stop being stupid parents, right? I'll try to listen to all the children a little more. And if children or the parents don't want to listen to all the call, we go listen to all, right? Don't worry about yourself. We here to listen to them. My channel is about helping people, not discouraging people. I'm in that kind of category, right? So all the children don't feel discouraged. All they can always message we, all they can always call we. Don't worry about yourself, right? Everything's safe with we. So parents, all they need to pay attention to all the children, right? Right, so that we done with that topic, they with that gear, right? And if you're listening to me, which I know you're listening, you're always listening anyway. If you're listening to me, hey, don't leave your parents' house. Right? Continue your studying and have a discussion with them. If all the two all cannot come to an agreement, well, that between you and them. Now he is 18 or 19, so he's a young adult, a young lady, right? You can make your own decision now. I cannot help you with your decision. I don't know what's going on with you and I don't know what with your parents and you, but that is between personal stuff. But remember now, parents, all you need to understand, your child is 18 going on 19, she is adult, and if she wants something small like that, I mean, you could give and take as well. Right? Now, if she decide to leave, yeah, remember she is adult. So there's nothing in the world you could do to prevent she. I mean, she ain't asking for much, so give and take now, man. All you know how to work the system. Right? Sometimes it's good to give and take, then you lose everything. Right? So, and you, Miss Lady, or boy, you is following the same problem, girl or boy, hey, all you don't leave all your parents' house, right? Girl education are guaranteed. Sometimes, if you, as a young adult, you need to give and take as well. So, if you could wait a year again, or maybe 2 years again, do it. Okay? Education are guaranteed. That success going to carry you very, very far. I guarantee that. Right? If your parents don't want to have it and don't want you to have a boyfriend and understand what I'm saying, get education. Right? And just, I mean, a year again or 2 years won't do nothing. After you can move on with life, and then your whole life you go have wherever you want. And if you feel that not working for you, you have to sit down and think about where you really want. And trust me, I guarantee education, key to success. Guarantee that. Right? So get education, and after you get education, you can do whatever you want. Right? And if your parents paying for your education, take it. It's a good option. Alright? Take it. Because when I was growing up, I had to work real damn man. Alright? My mother used to work too, but I mean, the money couldn't buy a textbook at that time. A textbook was $100 and something, $200 something at that time. $100 and something, right? And that was a lot of money back in that time. You understand? Trust me, get education. Have your passes, and then from there you can move on. You can do whatever you want, right? And to the parents who listening, I'll work out something now, man. Talk it out, right? Boy and girl, anybody going through that drama. And to the young teens now, yeah, hitting everybody topic, checking the time too, because you know, I ain't really have a nice time on my thing now. With always see me blinking and coming back and blinking and coming back. Yeah. Right. Young teens. Let me talk to you now. From 13 to 15 years. Let me tell you something. All I don't want to look for no boyfriend in school and be playing stupid in school. Right? Take it from me. Don't be doing that. Because when you see you're looking for boyfriend, you're inside your education and you feel like you're wearing the best Nike and the best Adidas and you're gelling up your hair and all of that thing. Yeah, I have been there, done that, and moved on, right? Let me tell you something, young teenagers always study to get all education, right? Because when they reach 20, 24 years, 25 years, nobody don't want to be working CPEP. I guarantee that. You ain't gonna work for no $100. Nobody don't want to be going working in no fast food outlet. You understand? To taking people's shit. Trust me. Get education. You know, from 13 years, around 13 to around 16 years, all they going to school and people are getting friends and all they chalaline, people chalaline, all they bring, all they don't know what chalala, all they bring, all they get all the damn education and stop being dotish. You understand? That is time for you to study, get yourself some way. Yeah, listen to me carefully. Don't fear when you reach like my age and things so. When you're about 20 to 23 years and you can't get a blasted job because you have no damn education, don't go and blame your parents. And don't go and blame nobody else. Blame your own self. You understand? You need to go to school. Your parents send you to school if you're lucky enough to get to go to school. Right? If you're lucky enough and you have your parents sponsoring every blasted thing for you, trust me, don't waste it. Get your education. I guarantee that. You will need it in the later road. I guarantee you will need that. Education is something. I don't know how people say, no, education and trade. You should have the both, because if you have book sense and you can't get a work in the office, you have a trade, have the both. So you always have something balancing. Right? Don't when you're done school, oh, you're going to look for a work and then get a trade, learn a trade. Facilitate YouTube, you can learn that own self-learning trade on YouTube. You understand? Sit down every day, spend an hour and learn a trade. Right? You don't have to go by nobody. YouTube teaching you everything. So just sit down and learn something. Education is the key to success. Not now, not late. I ain't telling you not, remember I tell you, that education and a trade, I ain't telling you not to, no, if you can't take education, that's a different situation. But if you can take education and you gain the sponsorments, like everything to go to school, don't go and waste your time in school. And don't go be looking for no boyfriend and girlfriend, but them is total failure. I guarantee that. Right? Because you're going to like a girl today and you're real close and with she and blah 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 blah. And tomorrow she leave your ass and find the next boy in school. And the same thing applies to the girls. That's how they operate. School days is just for, watch me, school days is to have fun and nobody say no. But education, boy, you go let down that at them in 20 years. Same people passing and laughing at you, you're walking there and you're walking there, you go feel shame, man. But when you had the opportunity, you didn't take it. So take the opportunity. Right? And the young people now, let me go back to all of them. From 15 years, from 14 years to 18 years, all they want to go and try to have sex and think, hey, all they think twice now, boy, because if all they have sex and all they end up getting pregnant is all they ass. Right? So all they be looking for that kind of category now, boy. Always churn. All they live all their life. Go and play pitch. Go and swing in a mango tree. Go and thief somebody mango. And all they be churn. Right? All they be getting into them kind of thing. All they too young for them kind of dotishness. You understand? All they look to educate all themselves and make all themselves. After all they pass 18, 19 years, all they can sleep with 1,000 man or 1,000 woman if all they want to. Right now, all they get the opportunity to educate all themselves. You understand? Don't go and be having sex and making children when you're 16, 17 years. Something wrong with all you, boy. All wrong. Wrong with all you. You understand? The young boys and young girls. That's all I want to go and do. Huh? You can imagine? Look at Adam Mine Sammy and think you know how expensive that is? Huh? And I could do about 10 different type of jobs. You tell me. Huh? Now I ain't saying, no, I old, eh? I old. So for me, and my right chair, I old. I gotta worry about all that. All that I worry about me, though. I have to worry about all yourself. Because my chair had the house, right? I walk in, Cheyenne walk in, and them good. Them living in the AC, they buy internet, they buy everything in this house. Though. So don't get wax at me. You understand? I just walk on my chair. Don't study me. Yeah, study you. When you're 16 years and you're 17 years and you're going to do that. Check the position all in. All don't do them thing now, man. All go to school and study, all blast it out. And if you use my daughter and I hear you doing that, I get a piece of 2x4 and crack it in your ass. Just literally saying. Just saying. Nah, I wouldn't do that. But all don't get yourself into that now, man. Don't do that. Right? All go to school, educate yourself. Put education first. Go further education, do your A's. After you do your A's, go and do your degree. Get yourself into something. Work, send yourself to school. Do like me. Right? I used to work and send my ass to school. So thank God I do that, and thank God every day I thank God. My mother then deprived me from getting a job. When I wanted that job, she said go and see where you could get, and I went and get it, and I learned. Hey, I get real experience. Real experience again. I gain experience from on top to the ground. Right? There's nothing I can do. So at least I'll do something right. And I learned a lot of trade, eh? So a little watch me, I know a lot of things, you know. A lot of trade. Right? So I have real trade, a real experience, and I'm a passes too. So I'm a passes, but I don't know what that is. That's somewhere in the house somewhere. I don't know. I don't look for that, yes? But I don't really use that because me don't really need that again. For me, I don't need that again. I have experience, a lot of experience. When I go in, if I go to a company that apply, they ask me, how long have you driving truck by? Yeah, about 15, 20 years now. Oh, okay, no problem. Your experience in sales? Yeah, I have about 15 years level sales. Okay then. Some real experience. I teach a lot of people too. So, right. So let me stop talking and bragging and blah 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 blah. And I'll go and do all the blasted schoolwork and I'll study, I'll listen to all the parents. Our parents outside is work real damn hard to send all to school. All don't waste it. Don't waste it. Right? Your parents working the ass up, getting up every morning, taking people's shit to make you get a good education. All don't waste it. Don't waste it. Because they're not going to remain there forever and not going to have that strength every day in their life to work hard to send you to school. They getting older, you getting older. So make best use of what you have, right? I hope this help all you. I hope all the children who does watch my channel, I hope this help all you near and future. Because when I post a video later down the road, a lot of people are going to come on and watch it. So I hope it help all you, and I hope all you understand education is the key to the success and common sense and a trade. So have the all three. Education, common sense, and a trade. You will reach very, very far. And keep learning new things and do not give up. Please do not give up. Or like keep working all your ass out. And if you pass a bad school when you do your education and you find the school wasn't good, the school is not the school good enough. It's just you not good. Right? The school, don't blame the school. You have to go into the school and make yourself somebody. So make sure and go in the people's school and learn something. Right? The government providing free education. Take the opportunity. I guarantee. Long time we can have that. Long time when you reach from standard 5, you fail common entrance. They get I think it was 2 chance. After you fail, they send you into standard 6. That back in we days. And after standard 6, you just have a class after that. And it never used to call it standard 7. I can't remember. But you just have a class after that. After that is the NIU, you know, partner. No? They still send you to school even though if it didn't do good. So take the opportunity. Take the chance in getting the government helping you out with the schooling. Everything changed. There's no junior seconding anymore. Everything is secondary school. Or they're getting 5 years level schooling. Take it. Take it. We had to go junior sec. Then from junior sec, you had to do an exam and then they send you to our school. It was real hard for we. Right now, a secondary 5 years level all they getting. Take all education. And the government providing education for you free. And they send you to our school even though you is a failure. Just saying. Right? So if you get into our school, thank God you get into our school. And when you go into the school, you start Form 1. and instead of go up the road, make best use of education. I guarantee. Education is the key to success. All you don't watch me how I is looking on. All you study me, you know, the way I is dressed and the way I look, and don't study me, you know. I good. I have real education. I have real passes. I have real experience. Don't study me. I could just look at an old man, an old jersey, an old pants and go anyway. Don't study me. Understand? Study yourself. When you reach my age and you reach the age, you can look like me. You understand? So school, the school, as I could tell you, study education and forget everything else. And all parents, if you're listening to me and you're watching my program, let your children sit down and watch it. Let them understand from now. And they mustn't hide anything from all the children. Tell all the children the truth, so they will always know the truth. Not tell them the right thing from the wrong thing, right? Do not keep them in the wrong path. Right, so my name is David. Thank you for watching Trini Lyman with Cheyenne and David. I will see you all in the next one. I hope this episode helped all you. And I hope all you watching. I hope all you give me a little thumbs up. Hope all you give me a like or a comment and then you follow one. Subscribe. Make sure to tell everybody. And thank you for watching the channel. And let me go and do the people work because they go fire my ass. I go see you all. Thank you again for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. Oh yeah. Sorry for the little calling out that pinky and thing, eh? They send me mad, they just raise my pressure in this out. My valve pipe bust. I just joking. Well, I go and have a wonderful day and I will see you all right. We out.